What do you mean?
What the hell do you mean just like Devil May Cry?
Yeah.
Before we get into the video, just want to mention that this is an opinion video. It's not like a fact video, just more of a they mentioned that they're potentially doing it. We want to talk about would that be a good idea? Goddess of War League. The next God of War game will not feature creators, according to surfacing rumor. I genuinely hope they're not going that direction. This is just flushing a franchise down the toilet. The reason why a lot of people like God of War is creators.
Alright, let me get this straight. A God of War game without.
Wait. Pretty Big League, a new franchise set in God of War universe, is being worked on by Cory Barlog, a Sony Santa. Pretty Big League, a new franchise set in God of War universe, is being worked on by Cory Barlog, and Sony Santa Monica review is soon. They will be the lead protagonist, and the game is said to be more action focused with the gameplay. Isn't God of War
Isn't
already like super action driven? Huh?
Yeah, last time I checked, you kinda going ham though, right? I'm
What?
pretty sure.
Anyway,
Without
No
Kratos that
way.
features his deceased wife? I think there's only one way that this could work.
Huh?
it's they used AI to make
No.
this.
Come on, bro.
Um, I will say it looks like he generated like a Viking woman. Viking women were pretty badass.
Bro, they were Shield sisters, bro.
Shield maidens.
Go make me a sandwich.
What is up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the always optimal Dr. Disaster, and the God of War series has seen quite a bit of controversy over the past few weeks, and it would be really nice if we could go back to a reality where we just have Kratos going around in his own games kicking ass again without all the extra baggage. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say,
whatever's happening here, just knock it off.
a few weeks back, we
That I agree. I feel. Did anyone else get like a bad feeling about God of War already when the dude that worked on God of War kept on like hitting on Lisa McConty on his own stream?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
I will never forget
Dude.
that. It scarred me. Like we already knew like sooner
Yo.
or later it's gonna go bad, right?
got the
God.
release of a brand new God of War game, which for a moment had people fairly excited, but it turned out that Sons of Sparta was a prequel of sorts in a side-scrolling platformer style, and it seemed to have defanged the series with muted violence and none of the other adult-oriented content that we are accustomed to in God of War. Sales don't appear to have been.
Like okay, maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but what if instead of doing this, we bring in more blood and gore into God of War? How about you make like a more grounded God of War? Still Kratos, but like a more grounded with it being like more dark. I just don't think that God of War should, you know, have a tragic end like this with this being their newest game. Because
Yeah.
I don't want the studio to get shut down.
Very good for this PS5 exclusive, and from the Metacritic score, you can see that people were none too thrilled with the game, with both users and critics having a pretty unified opinion that it was around a 6 out of 10 experience.
This shit's weak!
Another controversy took place surrounding God of War heading into this past weekend. The casting for Kratos in the TV show was announced not too long ago, and we just got our first glimpse of what Ryan Hurst's portrayal is going to look like. This
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
What the hell?
I'm not a fan. I'm not ashamed to admit that maybe let's chill with the live action shit.
It's Amazon, man. Anything Amazon, it's like a lowbrow thing, you know? It's like,
I can go my whole life without seeing this.
yeah, I thought this would like just be a YouTube video,
Honestly,
probably. I don't know.
when I first saw this, I thought it's like someone made like a AI generated image. I thought that's what the joke was, like, that it's an AI generated image. I didn't know that this is how it's gonna look.
This image here has been circulating on social media, and while I don't think it looks outright horrible, it doesn't look great either. It really just looks like a bit of cosplay. It reminds me of the first images that we saw of Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. Not
I think it has been photoshopped. It's not photoshopped. That's literally what Prime Video shared. So it's not some random person with AI making it online.
wretched, but I expected something more, and a lot of people agreed, saying that it didn't look bad, but not super exciting either. The basic consensus on the image seems to have been,
Whatever. Who gives a shit?
so, with all of that context in mind, a new rumor just dropped from a fairly reliable source that has kicked off a newer and likely much deeper controversy. It sounds as though a new God of War game is the next Santa Monica title being made, or at least it's a game set in the God of War universe, because from the sound of things, it will not feature Kratos, but will instead follow the story of
Okay, maybe people are gonna be mad at me for this now too. But if they make a completely different franchise and it's not in the same universe, I'm okay with it, but I still don't want her to look like this.
Faye, his deceased wife, in what necessarily must be a prequel of some sorts. And considering the
His wife's prequel is it's not a good idea. No.
No.
We don't need the wife's prequel. We really don't. Maybe I'm gonna sound like a jackass, but I don't know. I don't feel like a wife prequel is necessary for that universe.
track record of PlayStation games over the past several years, with titles like The Last of Us 2 removing Joel so that they could focus on Ellie and Abby, or the replacement of Jin Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima with the female Ghost of Yotei version because reasons, I guess. Or hell, just look at God of War Ragnarok if you want something in universe.
Oh, this Nexus mod stuff was so, oh my god, it was so stupid. So it was like at the same time, right? Someone made like a mod to make like the character more Nordic looking, and Nexus mods like insta banned the mods, right? But someone made a mod to make Gerald from Witcher 3 look African American. That was like praised by Nexus mods.
Stop.
The double standard was really crazy to me, especially like the comments of under the mod saying stuff like, I can finally enjoy Witcher 3 with this mod. Well, what was stopping you from enjoying Gerald before? It's a great
Yeah.
game. I'm sorry, but like it's a little weird. It genuinely, like, it's like a track record for Sony now. Remove the male protagonist, put in the female protagonist, and have the money burn.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for 2 years now. Why? Is Sony trying to just shut down studios or something? It's more of a tinfoil question. It's not a serious question. But like genuinely, are they trying to shut down studios? Is this like a big plot of like getting rid of them? Can you legally do that? Make them fail intentionally, and that way you can get rid of them? I think I'm going schizo myself here at this point.
Yo, tinfoil hat, like back to back, honey. You need to relax today.
Yeah, no, I'm going schizo on this one. I'm sorry.
To give you reason to suspect that the game might be woke. Frankly, I'm sick of this formula. It has become a tired trope by now, replacing male characters with female characters. I think most people just want to see more Kratos kicking ass, but instead, it sounds like they might be going with this mentality.
Put a ticket in and make his name a gay!
Alright, me.
Okay, I do want to read this comment. Yes, corporations have been known to intentionally make product fail if they want to go in a different direction. Disney is famous for doing it to the guys behind Treasure Planet. The reason why I don't want to put too much seed into that speculation, like we all know a lot of companies do that, right? Intentionally make something fail for some, loopholes. I just hope that's not what they're doing. Also, Dark is saying they'll be doing the Xbox game plan. True.
No.
PlayStation in solidarity with Xbox is trying to tank itself. It's like Xbox and PlayStation have like this several decades long rivalry. It's like, oh, you cannot be better than me, I'm gonna be better. And now it's like, you cannot be worse than me, I'm gonna be worse.
Hearties, make sure that you smash the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. We just blew past another subscriber milestone, so it is already time to ask the following question.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
We are now sitting at 197,000 space pirate a-holes in our scallywag crew, and as is the custom on this channel, with every 1,000 subscribers, we add a new ship to the fleet in order to house the newcomers. This time, one of you guys recommended that we go with the Super Mega Sky Ship, a
Wait, I actually don't know this one. It looks
I don't
so
know that one.
funky. It looks so
Is it from an
funky. I
anime?
love it. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this one.
legit pirate ship from Power Rangers. If anyone else out there...
Oh, Power Rangers. Okay.
Oh wait, no, I forgot they had a Power Rangers like pirates theme
You
going
see,
on.
I grew up without Power Rangers, so I don't know Power Ranger ships.
has suggestions for future ships, drop them into the comment section and I will plug them into my long list. For your reference, I will be adding an alphabetized list of all the ships already in the fleet into the description of this video. We are tantalizingly close to hitting 200,000 subscribers, at which point we will be celebrating with a new space station in the background. We have the Death Star already, but soon we will add the Spaceball 1. In any case though, I appreciate everyone being here, and I will do my best to keep earning your viewership.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Anyhow, let's take a look at this rumor that apparently the next Santa Monica game will be a God of War title without Kratos in it. And I just have to ask, because maybe somebody out there can fill me in, but who the hell was asking for this?
I don't think like the actual fans of God of War actually want that. We have so many franchises that did that now, where the actual fans went, "What are you doing?" And then they're blaming the old fans for not liking the new product. It's genuinely a vicious cycle at this point.
Was anyone out there going, gee, I really need to see a prequel type story for the dead wife of Kratos? Was anyone at all asking for this? Undoubtedly, there will be game journalists and the typical corporate fart sniffers.
I mean, game journalists are the only ones actually like celebrating stuff like this.
Yeah.
But they also don't play games, so like, who cares what they think?
No, they hand it off to the interns and like, play this game. Because they're the real gamers.
Like, we just finished talking about how PC gamers like, oh, Leon and Chris, make it real, XXX. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Pick
Shut
up a
up!
controller, play a game.
Out there who claim that anything that Sony does is a brilliant idea and that it's just evil sexism that makes me ask the question, but seriously, has any one of you out there ever heard someone saying that they are hungry for a game about Fae? As the real-life fake wizard wrote on X in response to this news, Kratos goes to Egypt? Nope. Kratos follows up on Norse mythology? Nope. God of Mischief side sequel? Nope. Fae prequel? Yup. Why though? And that is precisely what I want to know. I mean, there had to be better ideas out there, But it sounds like this might be what we are stuck with. This article here from Insider Gaming, which I will
I don't
link in the
get
description,
why.
breaks the news down for us. It says at the bottom there, God of War fans have been talking in social circles worldwide to discuss claims of a new God of War game that does not feature Kratos as the protagonist, potentially surfacing.
What is the logic? Okay, I'm trying to understand, right? I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of these people. So I'm imagining I'm in the boardroom, right? I'm in a meeting and be like, hey guys, like the game we have been making for like what 3 decades or whatever? God of War. The dude that everyone loves, the dude that every dude wants to be like, Kratos, that guy. That guy who created a whole long franchise for us and made millions for us. Let's make a game about his wife. Like, no offense to the wife, but we're not
Now
exactly
hear
here
me out.
for her.
Now hear me out. Kratos was just a stepping stone for his wife to be the main character. Let's be honest here. Come on.
This is funny because I know you don't watch streamer drama, but right now there's a lot of drama with streamers where women are dating big content creators, big streamers, just to grow faster. I know you don't know about this drama, but this is funny.
Wait, hold on. That's actually real.
Yes, there's a lot
Yo,
of
that's
drama about this right now.
Zen
Zen
rage
he
baiting.
is. He's
Am I?
rage baiting without knowing.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's the funny part. He doesn't know about the drama, but he's so good at rage baiting.
By the
Later
way, I'm
this year.
kidding.
This talking point follows the discovery of a LinkedIn tidbit by eagle-eyed fans that mentions a new franchise within the God of War universe. The mention comes from a former senior writer who spent time at Santa Monica Studio.
Wait, let's make a Devil May Cry game where you play as Kyria.
Shut your mouth.
Can I finish reading the sentence before you
No.
insult people?
No. He needs to shut up and eat his damn donuts.
So basically, this is how God of War fans feel. How Zen just had an outburst about Devil May Cry.
helping to flesh out characters, storylines, and original lore that expanded the acclaimed IP. This was then backed up by several industry insiders with more information to supplement the claims. Faye could lead a new God of War game. Goddess of War, anyone? And I'm just gonna pause and say the idea of a game with Faye is not dead on arrival, at least not on its face. There might be.
Yeah, that's what exactly. Depending on how they execute it and depending, like, what could save them potentially, right? Same universe, right? That's fine. But you make the model look better. It doesn't look really good. It looks boring. Let's be honest. You don't call the God of War. There is a reality and a possibility of this game not being complete doo-doo. Just because of what we've seen lately, it's gonna be like Mission Impossible for them to do that.
Something there.
Also-
There might be some way to salvage an idea like that, but if they want to maximize the woke and really drive up the culture war divide over this game, then calling it
Also, yeah, like I don't like using the whole words like woke and culture war shit, but kind of read the room with how gamers been on the edge lately and studios have been shutting down in drones because of the continuations of franchises. Kind of read the room. What do you think? How do people are gonna react to it? Sometimes, if your market analyst cannot read the room, maybe fire them.
Goddess
agree.
of War will ignite a shitstorm. I'm just saying, that will really heighten the sense that they are just replacing Kratos. But reading on, it says, as the claims surfaced online regarding a new God of War game with a fresh lead, insiders suggested that Faye, Kratos' wife, would front the unnamed title. It has been claimed that it'll be a step away from the massive mythical adventures present in the Norse God of War titles and will focus on action elements in a more Devil May Cry way.
What?
What do you mean?
What the hell do you mean just like Devil May Cry?
Just for clarification, I'm talking about Freya with R. not Freya, the wife. Bro, why won't they make a game about Freya though? That shit
That's
will
when you
go
can
hard.
actually. It will go hard, and that's a good excuse to be a Devil May Cry game.
Wait, you see now more than ever, I kind of want the game to be about Freya, like same universe, right? But with Freya.
That last point is mostly conjecture based on rumors heard by Special Nick. He said, matches everything I was told, didn't hear anything about the mythology involved or anything, just that it was fey and more action focused, probably closer in style to Devil May Cry than the newer God of War games, sort of, at least how it was described to me. Insider Nate the Hate, who has a strong record of being spot on by the way, but he corroborated the claims from the LinkedIn profile that surfaced. He said, yes, the game is set within the God of War universe, and the lead character will be Fae. Gameplay is said to differ from the Norse God of War games, with more of a focus on action. Current plan, reveal this year, release first half of 2027, barring any delay. Faye is yet to be properly explored in the God of War universe. She had a brief...
Again, unpopular opinion, not every character is meant to be properly explored. Some characters are meant to be background characters. I don't know. Again, I might sound like a douchebag, but it just, there's like no excitement. Like, there's no excitement towards a game about her.
appearance in a flashback sequence in God of War Ragnarok, but in the events of God of War 2018, the character had passed away, pushing Kratos and his son onto a mournful journey to spread her ashes. It's important to take these claims lightly, as until they're confirmed, they're subject to change, just like any other rumor you hear. With new mainstream God of War games coming, the trilogy remake being in development, Sons of Sparta having just been released, and the live-action adaptation being in the works, it's possible folks will start getting God of War fatigue soon, and honestly, that sounds...
No, that's literally what's incoming. The live-action game, the upcoming game, then how people from the team were acting. There is already accumulation of fatigue. Then the remakes that are dropping, like not remakes, remasters. Yeah, no, there's already it's building up. It's like it looks like they're trying to milk the cow until the cow is gonna topple over.
like a built-in excuse for why this game may crash and burn if it exists. If they would just make another Kratos game where you kick ass as the main character that we all love, then there would be no fatigue. The real fatigue is in watching studios intentionally avoid giving gamers what we want in order to virtue signal. There was once a time when the gaming was what mattered. People miss those days. But anyways, make sure to hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the...
Exactly. Why would you want to go away from this, right?
Right.
Especially, oh my god. You guys remember the crocodile scene from God of War? We're just walking around the crocodile, just wah. I swear to God, the first time I saw it, like, I almost fell off my chair. That shit traumatized me. Wait, hold on. Now, imagine you're playing the game, right? You're just la 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 la. I'm gonna go to my boat, la 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 la. You know, like this.
You little shit! Get off me!
This scene got so many people. What was I? What was I saying? Yeah, we don't need really don't need a fair game. Yeah, what's everyone's opinion on it? I already voiced my opinions and voiced his opinion. What's everyone's opinion? Do you want a fair game? Do you think there's a universe where a fair game would actually go over well if they just marketed it as not a God of War game, just like fair the game?
I'm spinning in circles like a crooked thread. Dance with the chaos inside my head. I'm bouncing off walls, can't find my feet. Stumbling round in a world so sweet. The world's a carnival, a funny parade. I'm laughing through tears in a bright masquerade. Strange colors blur, but I'm still in the game. Juggling dreams, but none feel the same. Bouncing on clouds, caught in the whim, I slip through the cracks with a twisted grin. I'm a puzzle, a mess, but that's just my style. I wear my madness and I wear it with pride. Spin me round, let the music play. I'm dancing in circles and I'm here to stay. I'm the king of the odd, the queen of the strange. I've learned to love every